All week long, Western New Yorkers, in fact, people from around the country, around the world, have been showing support for the family of Jamie Rodemeyer, who's a Williamsville North 14-and-a-half-year-old who committed suicide from what his parents say was years of extreme bullying.
That's right, and by now you've probably seen the video or heard about it that Jamie posted online before he took his own life about his struggles, and told others that were being bullied that it does get better.
And we wanted to show our support for all victims of bullying everywhere. So we each made our own It Gets Better video, and we'd really like to share them with you now.
I was also teased when I was a kid for being Asian in a small community in Wisconsin. It bothered me a lot at first, but then my parents told me, just ignore it. They're talking because they're ignorant.
Right now, you may feel as if you're looked down upon. You may hate yourself because you're different, but being different is what makes you special. And one day, you are going to be in a wonderful place in your life with wonderful people who realize that your differences are what make you unique and are something to be celebrated rather than looked down upon.
My parents just went through a divorce, which I didn't know at the time would affect me a great deal. But in the months after their separation, I quickly became a nervous eater. In turn, I gained a few pounds. And this was when I was in the 5th grade. And for about 3 years after that, I became the constant target of bullies and a source of laughter for many of the students and kids in my school. Now, I did find that through help of an older brother and surrounding myself by friends who were my actual friends, I got through some of the most difficult times in my life. And believe me, that advice still works today. It does get better.
It does get better.
Yeah.
You know, I found it very hard to shoot this. I felt it was so private, I had to do it myself. That's why my face is here. I actually saw it right here, set the camera up. But it took me about, I was telling you, 40 times to say it, because I felt like there was so much at my age that I wanted to say that it'll happen throughout your life. It's just when you're younger, it's harder to deal with because you don't have the tools. But if you surround yourself, as you had said, with people that you know support you.
Absolutely, and there are
better.
people out there that support you. And we were even talking about how you just said it happens throughout your whole life.
Yeah, even now.
In the news business, we get emails and nasty phone calls and a lot of negative stuff sent our way, and it's hard for us not to look at these comments sometimes online, and you get kind of buried in that, and it's good to, you know, ignore it, but it's hard to. It's hard to. So when you,
and even without the new stuff coming in, Lady Gaga said she feels the same way. I know all of us agree. There are sometimes it doesn't matter how well you're doing, how happy you are, how great your life is, you still feel like that kid that nobody liked, and that stays with you forever. And it's something that, you know, really makes each and every one of us better for getting through. And we'll all say, you know, really difficult time in your life, but it makes you who you are now.
Stronger.
And Allie even brought up that Lady Gaga wouldn't be Lady Gaga if she wasn't bullied.
Yeah,
so
if she didn't have to overcome all of that.
Absolutely.
I think everybody, and if they say they haven't been bullied, you know, I don't know if they're telling the truth.
Maybe you just didn't notice it, but probably.
But it happens
now.
to everybody, and I'm sure a lot of people are sharing their experiences with us. We've got web producer Emily Lenahan. How's it looking on our Facebook page?